What up, what up? Peace to the fam. We honor and respect the masters that came before us and strive to follow in their example. Honesty to myself and others at all times. Humility in thoughts, words, and deeds to those above and beneath me. Patience. I will put the needs of others before that of my own, but not the greedy, which we're going to be talking about tonight. Sincerity. I will fear only my lack of sincerity. Abdul Kul Tafalatat, Wabazun, Gamafergun, Shalel Kaloon. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in all as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. I should have put Vegas in this hashtag. Yep. Today I'm going to talk about Tybro. I'm going to talk about Master Mitchell Gibson. Talk about my trip to Vegas. I'm going to talk about candles. I'm going to give y'all some spiritual tips. But I'm going to talk about soul fragments, which I've been known about, but I didn't have this kind of clarity until today. What up, Jasmine? What up, Demetria? Press 2 if you share this video. Don't come on here and it's a regular fee watching these videos. Just share the video on your page, in a group, somewhere, especially if you swearing that you woke. I probably will never use that word again, ever, ever, ever after this weekend. And if you say it around me and you still using it like it's cool or whatever, I'll probably move on to the side, right? Soul fragments, and why you better start counting them. I'm Coach Khayr, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. Please identify yourself with your zodiac and what your city and state is. What up, Jasmine? Stephanie's in the building. First tip today is some of y'all need to clean up. Some of y'all need to clean up, so here's Florida water. A lot of y'all don't know what this is. Some of you do. You need to get some Florida water and keep it close to you. And let me show you how to put it on. That's another thing. How do you put it on? Let's talk about that for a second. All right? Your body's the temple, right? So if your body is the temple, then shouldn't you keep the temple clean? Notice say cleanliness is next to godliness. So we use this to dress candles, because I'm going to unpack my candles. All of my candles came back safe this weekend too. Big shouts to Let's Talk Magic, OneRitualAway.com, Jasmine I-10. Listen, if your candle magic game is not strong like it need to be, then that's on you. That's on you. But it's not my fault. But boy, my candle game been strong. But when you got the right people on your squad, that's the plug. What goes back to astrology, which goes back to human design, which live in your design. Who are you? Who are you supposed to be around? What are you supposed to be doing? A lot of y'all got headaches because you're dirty. You're dirty because you over there doing something you ain't got no business doing, but you think it's right, or somebody told you, or you keep talking about, I trust my spirit. Yo, spirit is cool, but you better look at some numbers too. Your blood pressure got numbers. Your weight got numbers. Your paycheck got numbers. Don't be talking about I trust my spirit that my paycheck gonna get right or that my blood pressure gonna go back down. Now you gotta change your habits. All right? Yeah, Mr. got the crossroads. Yeah, y'all, Los Angeles team. There she go right there. Some of y'all don't know about Florida. If you know about Florida water, press 1. If you don't know about Florida water, press 2. And some of you, I'm gonna show you how I put it on. Okay? Because some of y'all ain't putting on enough. For those of you say, I know about it, but you ain't putting on enough. What up, Leslie? If you just came in here, please share this video. We're talking about soul fragments tonight. But first off, I'm going to talk about candles in a minute. And we're talking about this Florida water right now and cleaning up before we even get to soul fragments. I'm trying to see who does know about Florida water, who don't know nothing about Florida water. And press 2 if you share. You just got here. Drop your team zodiac and what city and state you from. What up, Richard? I'm going to be in Greensboro soon. Oh, I love you too, Jasmine. You don't even understand. So, but she does understand. You need that t-shirt, though. I got this t-shirt at Maxway for $11 in the women's section. Bought me a XL or it's a 2X for me. Right. Maxway. Yeah, I shop at Maxway. Absolutely. Yes. I see a bunch of ones on here. Okay, so I don't see no zeros. So everybody on here assuming they know about all of my homies from Greensboro, old school. You better pay close attention when, especially you out here doing the most. All right. Florida water. You open it. Why? Why? Because your body is the temple. Your body is the temple. You feel what I'm saying? Team Cancer, what it do? Team Pisces, Las Vegas. China? Oh, I ain't see you, but I told you I was just out in Vegas, right? What up, Team Pisces? That must be Richmond, Virginia, I'm assuming. So, I use this to dress my candles, too. I'm not showing you how to dress candles tonight, but guess what? Why would I dress my candles and not dress me first? Or when you get in your rituals, you know what I'm saying, dress you. The flame, you got a flame in your chest. That's why it's called your solar plexus. All right? So, I'm trying to get the soul fragments. So we're just gonna do this. Boom. You just hit you a little bit in the palm of the hand. You ain't gotta do it like that and then pour it. You just hit it like that. You just hit it. Put your palm on there, cup it a little bit, and just hit it like that. Come together like lotion. Inhale on the crown. Inhale on the eyes, third eye. Inhale on the mouth. On the throat. Then bring both hands down to the heart. Then leave the left hand here and take the right hand and go down to the navel. Because I'm trying to harmonize out the heart and my power center. Then you go to the shoulders and come down and wipe the arms down. Then you go from the collarbone and come down the lungs, come down the chest, down the thighs, over the knees, hit the shins, down to the top of the feet, come hit the bottom of the feet, come back up the heels, up the calf muscles, the back of the thighs, up to the kidneys, and then take a big inhale. And then bring the hands back to prayer position and exhale, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. Just that simple. If you need to go back and watch it from the rewind, that's it. One more time. We're doing the crown to clean our thoughts. We're doing the third eye in our eyes to purify our vision. We're doing our mouth for the words that we say. We're doing our throat for the truth that we speak. Words and truth are two different things. This is your throat chakra here. This is where the words come out. A lot of vile things come out of our mouth, so you need to clean it up. We're just going to go back to soul fragments tonight. Then you come down to the heart, which is, I need to clean out this heart space for carrying a lot of grudges, a lot of mischief, a lot of foul things. And then I want to come down to my power center, recharging the heart. I want to clean out my power center for the junk you don't put in your gut, right? Then I want to come and clean my arms and my shoulders. This is where I carry a lot of things on my shoulders. I want to clean that off, clean my arms. Because this is what I do my spiritual work with. My arms. You can't just do spiritual work just because you just walking around chanting and stuff. You got to do something in the world. Like I met Earl Benjamin. He was doing the work. He was encouraging me to do the work. There's a lot of people I know that encourage me to do the work. The video always runs on replay. She says, are you going to post this video in full later? The video's always in full. If you're on YouTube, it's always on. I always repost my videos. Did you share the video, Bridget Grace? Did you press 2? If you come on here and you say you need this, then it's you know 10 people that need it too. So please share this on your page as well. Thank you very much. You doing your arms, because that's what you do spiritual work with. Your lungs, because your lungs is what's propelling the words. Happy birthday, James Power, up in the building. Hit the big 42 or 43. If you hit 42, then you right in the middle of your Uranus opposition. I thought we already talked about that. But yes, so now that James is here, I'm really going to go into my Tybro review this weekend for those who didn't make it. Right. You want to cleanse your lungs, because the lungs is what's propelling, coming through your throat chakra, coming to the words that you say. And some of y'all got some filth coming out of your mouth with the amount of profanity that you use, or the utterances that you use when you are giving someone the evil eye or applying black magic to somebody else. What up, Siobhan? 43. You still in your... This is the latter part of your Uranus opposition. Welcome aboard. Never mind, I'll call you later and just give you your personal one-on-one. Okay. Then you're doing the lungs, the thighs. The thighs are the biggest muscles. They carry you around. So don't I want to clean that part of the temple? And you want to clean your knees so you'll never bow before your enemy. You want to clean your knees off because you don't never want to bow before your enemy. Cleaning your shins off, that's protection. And then you want to clean your feet off, top and bottom, so you'll have your feet taking you places, you know what I'm saying, you'll never go where you're not wanted. So you want to bless your own feet. I want to bless my lungs, bless my thighs. I want to bless all of me. Then I want to come up to my kidneys because that's my sexual energy. I want to connect. All these places is helping you become more mindful and more aware. Everybody type awareness. Listen, Benjamin, you only understand how you was an influence to me that day that me, you, and Dave was sitting in that sister's office over there off of Lee Street and Elm Street on the corner, and what y'all was telling me about I'm not a felon. Facts. Awareness. So I made a video last week, as a matter of fact, about awareness beats confidence, or awareness versus confidence. And I used to always try to plead with people, oh yeah, put the top back on your Florida water because you'll knock it over and then you'll be upset. All right. So I did a video last week talking about consciousness versus awareness, right? Awareness versus confidence. And I used to think, because it was a sister who said, yo, Kaya, you got so much swag, you got so much confidence, you got, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. She was really hyping me up, right? And I was like, I do have a lot of confidence, but I think that my level of awareness, ooh, look at that right there. Look at that jala jala. Lord have mercy. I said my level of awareness is what is more important than my level of confidence. Your level of confidence can come and go, but your level of awareness has got to always be there. Ask any of these brothers over here, over 35, over 40 years old, over 50 years old. Your level of confidence can do different things, but it's your level of awareness. I'm much more proud of my level of awareness than I am my level of confidence. Like, I'm big on making sure that I'm able to show up as a man, king talk, protecting myself, protecting others, protecting my family, saying what I need to say and not worrying about no fallback or no flack. But it's my level of awareness to recognize when my confidence is low, when my confidence is high. Do I navigate when I'm low in confidence? Depends on where I'm going. If I'm shooting my shot to that pretty lady over there and my confidence is low, my awareness doesn't blow my only shot. Sometimes you only got one shot, so I don't blow it. You see what I'm saying? So the next piece is, if my confidence is high, then what should I do with that? Should I buy this domain name? Should I start this business? Should I teach this class? Like, where should I be? For me, my awareness, every time I get ready to start teaching a class, like enlivens a lot of people, even though I know what I'm talking about, I still get like jitterbugs or butterflies in my stomach, and I recognize them because that's awareness. So your awareness is the number one thing. So I made this video, and then bam, this is the book I take notes in. This is one of my notebooks I go when I go to my Tybro workshops, and I don't know where we was at, somewhere, and he was just like, yo, awareness is the key. That was like in the second half. There was a whole lot of stuff that I'm about to talk to y'all about today, but it really comes from a place of where are you at in your awareness. Okay, I did some inviting. Y'all did some inviting. Let's get down to it. All right. What up, Chappelle? Tai Chi brings awareness. Absolutely. What up, Tellus? Jamarcus in the building. What up, Kevin? Gabrielle. Peace to the fam. All right. Now, workshops. Workshops. When workshops are held, they are for your benefit. Attend them. When workshops are held, they are for your benefit. Attend them. That was a rule when I started practicing with Sunyata Saraswati. It was in the manual. I think it's like rule number 17. When workshops are held, attend them. How can your level of awareness rise if someone is trying to teach you something but you don't attend class? Oh, one thing that I also realized that's a whole bunch of bull crap is when somebody tells me everything you need is within you, Kair. Boy, somebody lied. Everybody type somebody lied. When you hear somebody say everything you need is within you, somebody lied. Somebody lied. Somebody lied. Somebody lied. And do I do Reiki? Yes, I do Reiki. Somebody lied. Somebody lied when they were talking about everything you need is inside of you. No, everything you need is not inside of you either. What up, Kenyon and Kristen? Some things you got to get from outside of you and bring it inside of you because it's effort. And then that's going to get to soul fragments. So, do you know how many fragments or facets the your soul has? Hold on, Issa, Francesca. I don't know whether you want to come on live for a second, but hold on. I'm going to let somebody, anybody y'all want to come on in a minute? Just hold on for a second. Let me finish this. Your soul, how many fragments does your soul have or facets? So a diamond has facets, all right? A diamond has facets. Well, keep guessing. It's not 33, but if definitely y'all want to guess, I was getting ready to tell you, but you can just keep on going. So, like a diamond has facets, right? And the more facets, that's like the more expensive that diamond is or the bigger that diamond is because it's all these sides on it, right? So you got, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides. Then it starts moving, when it gets into 3-dimensional, into real, it's got all these little pieces on it. No, it's not infinite. The soul has 617 facets. 617. I think that's it. 617 facets, right? But every time you do something that has a dark energy around it, you potentially lose a facet. And if you lose too many facets, you will not have a soul. Let me explain. If you lose too many facets, you lose your soul. So when they're saying the devil wants to buy or his soul, you can't sell all 617 facets in one whop. You gotta. So when you're doing your dirt, you're doing your negativity, you're chipping off facets, including profanity for some of you who say, I got to curse. I got to curse. When you cursing at somebody using profanity, or were you saying some evil, or were you talking to your kids any kind of way, or you even thinking real evil, or you like lying, especially maliciously lying, not lying to protect yourself, but like trying to bring harm to another person, especially when they're innocent, you're chipping away at your own soul. So there's no need for you to keep on. I'm gonna talk about how you gain them back. Good question. Mr. Benjamin is on top of things tonight. So yes, you can regain the facets. Everybody, you can get them back, but there's no need to talk about can I get them back until you realize that you are losing them. You're just sitting around thinking like, I just got a soul. Yeah, but it's got all these facets on it, and you can chip on it just like any stone. You can chip on it and chip away your facets, and then you can become soulless. See, there's a lot of people walking around here with no souls because they've lost too many of their facets. There's also, this is where some negative entities are created. So when you lose a facet, a negative, like let's say 10 people go and do some, ill stuff, and they all lose one facet apiece, and it has a negative energy on it. They're going to attract to one another because, alikes attract. You know what I'm saying? Things attract one another. So, so now these 10 facets have come together, and now they have more power than just one facet. And now they are starting to direct and starting to move as a thought. Listen what I'm telling you now. All cussing, Stephanie Linton and all the people who wanted to ask that question, a great question. Cussing in general or cussing someone out? All cursing. Now that bedroom cursing where it's real sensual, I don't know. But I know that cursing, like the stuff that I be doing way too much of, that I have to apologize for and go make amends. Guess why I'm apologizing? Because I'm trying to get my soul facet back. Y'all hear me when I go blanketing. I be like, my apologies, or I touch my chest because I normally have on a medallion and I'm representing and trying to invoke the presence of a God in my life or an ancestor in my life. And I'm sitting out here spewing out that. It don't got nothing to do with church or religion. It's a negative vibe and it shows lack of discipline. You lose facets through your lack of discipline also. So now your lack of discipline about the choices that you're making in life, there are several and you know what they are for yourself. You're losing these facets, right? You're just chipping away on yourself, losing facets, and they're going off and they have a negative intent and they're getting collected with others who have negative intents. And that's why there's so many negative thoughts around and will easily come into your head. Let me back that up. Say that one more time. She's right. How's your life? How's your life going? You say, wow, I curse so much. Tierra Barry Sanders. How does your life look? Yeah, fresh from the seminar. Fresh. Wait till I finish telling you. And I'm not getting ready to like save you $250 because you didn't want to pay to go to the seminar. For those who couldn't make it, there's different things going on where you couldn't make it. A lot of people didn't make it. You know, all the seats weren't full. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I was there and I got what was for me and I seen what everybody else was getting too. But I'm going to tell you this piece because y'all my folks, some of y'all like, yo, coach, this is what I'm going to share. You can do what you want to do, though. You can do what you want to do. But this piece right here, soul fragments, yo, severely. I done gave up too many soul fragments. And I realized what my job is now. Here on the planet Earth. Some of y'all want to be rich. Some of y'all want to be famous. Some of y'all want to be in a marvelous relationship. Some of y'all want to practice tantra and just come everywhere and just squirt across the room or keep your penis super hard and you want to do all these things for your children and giggy. But what have I always told you? What have I always said? Growth is the purpose, everything else is the result. If you've ever heard me say growth is the purpose, everything else is the result, press 8 right now. How many times have you ever heard me say that? I told you that's above everything. So what do I need to be growing back? My soul. My soul. I'm trying to get my fragments back, player. If I start recollecting soul fragments and my children watch me, my nephew Vincent watches me and I inspire him, he says, hey, Uncle Khayr, why are you doing all that? I'm trying to get my soul fragments back. Huh? Yeah, because I need to get to a body of light or change my consciousness to a body of light so I can get the bleep up out of here. Y'all know about reincarnation, but guess what? Y'all keep on reincarnating. Woo, this was the gem right here. Oh, the number of soul fragments you die with determines where you go next. Not your sins, not your good deeds. See, you can have a lot of good deeds, but have a little bit of soul fragments. Some of y'all think y'all can be a martyr and get to heaven. Some people might be mean, but they may have all their soul fragments intact. And it ain't got nothing to do. And there's different levels of higher worlds and there's different levels of lower worlds that you call hell. There's regions. There are different regions of hell. There's different regions of heaven or higher worlds. Or you could go sideways. There's parallel worlds. Sometimes you may go parallel. You might not go down. You may go parallel. That one may be a bit over your head. You should have been at the seminar. When workshops are held, attend them. They are for your benefit. Or if you know about parallel already, that's fine. But a lot of y'all know about low and high. Okay. I hope I have a... If you're watching this, you have a soul. Okay? Yeah. But obviously, if she's saying that, she's been doing a lot of stuff. No more lack of discipline. Matuz. What up, Mugs? Takesha. Terry Peace. Like attracts like. You lose fastest due to lack of discipline. Yep. Now, I'm going to tell them enough. I probably couldn't tell them everything anyway. I ain't into that. My life is not what I want it to be for sure. What seminar are you talking about? I went to a seminar called the Omicron Project in Las Vegas, Nevada, which was on the 10th. Right. On the 10th. And I got my whole life. I've been going to Master Mitchell Gibson of Tybro. I've been going to Tybro, Tybro.com. I've been going to his seminars, and every time he adds another pearl to the necklace. He put another jewel on the string. He put another jewel on the string. When you miss a workshop, you miss a jewel. You can't get all the jewels, and I can't get all of them. I didn't go to like some workshops before, and that's cool. But when I can get there, I'm going to get there. So there's being around family members that curses you, hold you down. Corey, excellent question. I'm going to address that. Woo! Hold on, let me go. When you're trying to regain your light and you around people who don't give a F about gaining light, then you losing light by hanging around them. So I was getting ready to ask, that's Corey, that's good. Corey, I was getting ready to ask, matter of fact, I did ask Master about, because I was going to be like, I'm very passionate and about protecting my facets that I have, right? And I was about to ask about the Archangel Michael. Look at that. Attract customers. Woo, she made it. Look at that. You see that right there? These are called cocktail candles. This ain't your regular magic right here. Woo! I just excited. Anyway, but yes, absolutely. Hang on, not just family members, anybody, including your wife and children. Somebody please type that, including your partner or your children. Boss, strangers, television shows, all that cursing and stuff that's going on. Much as I love Bobby Hemmett, guess what he had? A stroke that attacked his voice. And nobody cursed more than Bobby Hemmett. Ooh, look at that money machine. Good googly woolly woolly moo. Ow, more cocktail candles. Woo! Yeah, I'm happy right now. I want to reach and evolve. There go my 8s. Everybody done heard me tell y'all that. Growth is the purpose. Everything else is the result. And so he said the number one thing you can do to protect your light is avoid people who are dark. Avoid people who love the dark energy. These people love the dark energy and you hanging around them. He said even when you come in with your medallion on that's strong as all outdoors, when you willfully go hang around dark people like working in a prison, but going in with your medallions, it don't work. Because you are willfully going around those places. You can't get armed up to willfully go to the strip club or to a place where it's just like effed up all the time. The situation and the energy is like just, you know what dark energy looks like and where it's at and all of that. So you can't go. Oh no! We lost one. We got one that got broke. But it's okay, because guess what we're going to do? Fix it. Oh, I know how to fix it. Oh, man. It's okay. That's why you got it. It's okay. I guess I spoke too soon. They all did make it back safe. That's why I bought more than one holla holla. But I bet you next time I use bubble wrap. Oh man, that was a lot of little Boy, I gotta be careful when I get up. Got glass in my lap. Okay, so let me catch up on the comments. When workshops are held, attend them. It's like martial arts. How you gonna oh yeah, the soulless watch my videos too, because the soulless, guess what the soulless diet is? Your light, my light. The soulless, that's their commodity, is light. They need light to survive. So your family members who are dark are going to engage you and be around you so they can eat off of your light so they can survive. They're not trying to, they ain't trying to evolve. They just want to eat off of your light. So they'll irritate you or say something or keep going to court with you or all that other type of stuff just so they can eat off your light. And you let them. You do, because you keep going back and forth with them. This is why I am with Lil Duval all day when he says, I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. And I don't feel that nigga is a curse word or profanity. Tupac said it means never ignorant getting goals accomplished. And I don't have no type of connotation. You know, and Jesse Jackson and the people who tell you to stop using the word nigga, you should really look at the way their lives are being lived and what they're doing when they trying to check you. But they're really trying to engage you so they can press your buttons so you can come out and give them some of your light. Can we help deceased loved ones gain light and elevate? How so? You gotta get it first. How, if you ain't got no light, you gonna help your deceased ones? That's one. Two, you need to put them on your altar. But if you going in front of your altar with less light, or when you leave your altar, you doing devilishment, which you know, low level, low energy stuff, then how could you go back in front of your altar and give them anything? How could you go back in front of your altar and give them any type of thing? What kind of offering are you giving them when you go back in front of your altar? Got that goddess Fortuna. She made it back safe. That one right there, that might have been the offering I had to give to the airport guards for coming through so smoothly, because I came through smooth, but it's okay. It's that goddess Fortuna. Set up a goddess Fortuna altar in your house yesterday. So what do you want to do about pause? And this is why I'm changing my directions in the way I do consultations, astrology, human design, and that's why I'm glad I started calling it key magic. You need the keys to your light. Why are you worrying about what your natal chart look like if somebody's not telling you how to get more light into your soul? Shouldn't that be the most important thing that you are focusing on, is getting light into your soul so you can get up out of here? Because where your light's at, you got 617 facets, right? The tree of life from the Kabbalah, those are your 10 lights. And each one of them, I guess you could say they got 61.7 facets if you want to do the point, if you want to do the average or whatever. But start studying the tree of life, because that's where your 10 lights are. So if you only got 3 lights on and 7 lights off, you right at soulless, player. Everybody's got at least one of those 10 lights on, but you don't have that. But they don't have that many. They don't have that many. They don't have that many facets. They don't have that many fragments. All right, because you're losing them. Matter of fact, the difference between facets and fragments is when you chip them off. Facets are when they are attached to you. It's my facet when it's attached to me. When I chip it off, it's a fragment. So there's facet versus fragment. Road opener. Absolutely. The cocktail candles. Woo! I'm so happy right now. All right. Can you do a facet inventory? Yeah, you know yourself. If you go into meditation and start asking like, yo, how many facets? You know what you've been doing your whole life? You know what you've been doing your whole life. Talking about kind of do a facet inventory. Jeff Mitchell, what up, player? Including your partner or your children. Absolutely. Yep. Peace, brethren. What up, Alana? Trying to get away from my manager now. No, you need to tune your own. Listen, you know why you be around so many negative people that you gotta always talk about you gotta get away from? Because when you are by yourself, you ain't working on your own light. Which starts with the sun. Some of y'all ain't getting no sunlight. Some of y'all hear me pray before and after every video and still ain't learning to pray. Still ain't committed a prayer to memory. Still ain't meditating. Still ain't getting no sunlight. Still ain't got no altar, but got excuses. Go, hey, I used to have them. You have the right to. I'm just telling you what you got. No, I ain't selling these candles. Ain't no way in the world. That's out of this. I don't sell candles. I buy them. And I burn them. I buy them to burn to part of my rituals. No, these not for sale. I know I'm keep coming out. I ain't even halfway. I'm still in the bag. I'm still unfolding. Energy vampires. Exactly. Don't get tangled up. White folks can't say nigger in African location. White people can say whatever they want to say. See, when you hear a white person say the word nigger and then you start going into that lower energy, then you start chipping off your facets because you letting that concern you. You letting them concern you about using the word nigger, but you ain't concerned about praying for nobody. Where the black hospital at? Them white people who built the Shriners Hospital that's got all them little black children in there that they saving their lives, if they use the word nigger, what can I say? Because I ain't seen none of you black people build no hospital for black children to go and get no research done. So why are you trying to go back and forth with the white man who say the word nigger? If he say it and you the lower vibration of that word nigger, then it fits. And that's his vibration. That's his trip where he at. You're so steady trying to change somebody else's trip, you ain't focusing on where you at. Jasmine told me to get that gold and silver too. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! It's so wonderful to have friends in the right places. Not just high places, high, low, and the right places. Because I got friends in high and the low places. What up, California? Nikki's in the building. Nikki, I need to call you after I get out of here too. Victor, what's the deal? I got these candles, all of these in LA, and they all made it back. What's an example of one light so I can catch what you're defining when you say light? Siobhan, excellent question. What is an example of light? An example of light is pure loving energy. Pure loving energy. An example of light is, do I have to give you an example of darkness? It's the opposite of darkness. You know what a dark, low frequency energy is? Light is joy. Light is encouragement. Light is compassion. Light is forgiveness. Life is humility. Life is honest. Light is honesty. Light is them four virtues: honesty, humility, patience, and sincerity. That's light. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's light. Food, clothing, and shelter. That's light. And especially when and growth is the highest light. That's the highest light. Okay? Yeah, New Botanica. You can go New Botanica online. The price gonna be a little more. But I didn't get all these from New Botanica. I got some from New Botanica. I got some from different places. I was just riding. Another road opener. This is a nice, cute one. Palm wax. Hopefully y'all ask Jasmine. Y'all be nice. She'll tell y'all the difference between palm wax and regular candle wax. All of these are all of these are either palm wax or they have the palm wax on the top. Real magic we're talking about tonight, and energies. Oh, please don't start talking about dark as melanin. Oh my God. Let me get down to that. Why you asking about the candles and you ain't asking about these fragments? I'm fine, California. Thank you very much. Hey, Karen. What up, Charles? I'm trying to catch up. An example of light is the desire to evolve. That's somebody who's at the workshop. See? He was at the workshop. He got his notebook out. He checking me. He got his notebook out. He like, Oh, in order for a dark soul to stay here, they have to have living soul's energy to live here. Oh. In order for a dark soul to stay here, they have to have living soul's energy to live here. So why am I going to keep going back and forth with you? I need to avoid as high as, and I need to avoid that behavior. Light is high behavior. Some people fool themselves, though, about their lightness and darkness. Lakeisha, don't worry about that. That's none of your business. Just like me, it ain't none of my business. Dark is melanin. It's balanced on both sides. Light can also blind. I don't know what you're talking about, Siobhan. I'm going to just keep it moving. Faithfulness. Okay, greetings, Team Gemini. So glad you tuned in. Get some chamomile. I don't know what that's about. Hey, Vanessa. What up, Felicia? Okay, let me go and finish catching up. So, your soul fragments, right? When you chipping them off by doing dirt, by doing negative, by stealing, because some of y'all steal light. Remember, some people steal light when they don't want to pay for knowledge. So if you don't pay for knowledge, then you're stealing it. Now, some of it, the Creator can gift it to you. But if there's a price point on it, and then you want to go around and steal it, then you're stealing light. And that's when the archangels come in and start taking heads. Archangel Michael, every picture you ever see of him, and he's real, he has a big sword. And he kills those who steal light. One of the greatest lessons Master Mitchell Gibson ever taught me was, you cannot enter heaven with stolen light. That's why I'm telling you, everything that you need is not on the inside of you. That's BS. And if you just got here, please press 2 if you share this video. Share this video on your page. That's what I charge for people to come on here. If you ain't hit my PayPal or hit my Cash App, least you could do is share this video. Facts. Share the video on Twitter, on your YouTube channel. Share it somewhere. Download it and put it on your channel like it was you talking. What up, Miss Stephanie Wong? So, when you steal light, you already putting yourself at risk. That's not your light. You didn't earn it. You didn't gain it. You didn't do anything to evolve and get that light back. You already at risk of getting struck down. I ain't trying to get struck down. I done stole a lot in the past. You know what? But stealing information and stealing light, and everybody talking about that whole you can get everything that you want on YouTube. Boy, listen. If you think that you can get everything that you want on YouTube, whew, that's not happening. Another money machine made it very successful. Badao. Yes. Type in money machine candle. You'll find them. They out there somewhere. Some of the higher end botanicals have them. Can't enter heaven with stolen light. Nope. How do you repair your body with energy? How do you repair? Wait. Start with the inside. Do you know why your body starts to break down? Your body starts to break down because every soul facet that you fragment off, you're deteriorating your body. You're deteriorating your inner light, so you don't have the defenses to protect you. Bam! Light is a warm external force out of the coldness, darkness. Darkness is not bad, but darkness is selfishness. Light is shining on others. Light is giving. Light helps grow, just like the sun. Are you shining? Are you shining? Are you shining? Right. And Rob, I don't want you to try to oversimplify it, because space is dark, but space is not the dark I'm talking about. I'm talking about dark people, dark souls down here with dark, low energy. So a lot of people try to say, ooh, well, you know, black is melanin, and all black, all dark, all light ain't the same. Yes, some light will blind you. But see, that's when your lower consciousness is trying to miss these lessons that I'm trying to pass out. Excuse me, I'm not trying to pass out, but I'm sharing. The lessons that I'm sharing, when somebody else try to add to it, you weren't at the same place I was for me to even give this to you. So it would be good to sometimes sit back, close your mouth, and use your ears. See, some of y'all are thinking and trying to process instead of just receiving and letting it soak down into your bones. You question yourself right out of your own good stuff. As a lot of words I could have used. Chris Enlighteners in the building. Got to put that time studying and practicing. Facts. You was wondering about the body breaking down. Absolutely. The body's going to break down when you look at somebody with a disease. Why they got a disease? Because the immune system is like, I ain't participating. If the immune system is not participating, why would the immune system just be like, I ain't participating? The immune system ain't participating because the immune system is not participating because it don't have the gas to run off of. It don't have the gas to run off of. The light from your soul, it said God made man in his own image and made him a living. It said, no, God breathed breath into man and made him a living soul. When your soul comes in there, your soul's not even in your mama's stomach when you pregnant. When she's pregnant, first trimester and second trimester, there's no soul in there. The soul enters the body on the first breath. Please, please, please. Big Ben can tell you, he was at the workshop. Big Ben got there late, but guess what he did? He made a way there. Big Ben ain't had no excuses. He's in class and he was like, it's in Vegas. I stay in LA. Let me get on this Greyhound. Next, he's going to take Megabus so he can ride with me. Ben, you ain't sent me your new phone number yet either. Okay? My other holla made it. So protecting yourself, that's what we talked about. But you can't just restore your light with Florida water. This was just in point, being consistent with cleaning your temple. Cleaning your temple is imperative, but you need to also clean it and refresh from the inside. I keep attracting women who become jealous of me. What energy is that? I'm getting headaches suddenly. I'm trying to get away from it. What am I doing wrong? You know what? For people to try to answer really complex questions like that on a live and I don't know you would be me oversimplifying it and not doing you justice. If you would like for you and I to have a key magic session, then you can inbox me and we can work something out where you can have a session with me and we'll go and investigate and find out how you can switch that around to where you're attracting people that are more beneficial for you. Because jealousy is for sure a dark energy. Right. That wasn't a simple question she asked me. Some people are like, oh, well, you just got jealousy in you. You jealous of them some kind of way, so that's how you attract them. Nah, it's more to it than that. Actually, if I was to tell you, would you even know? You would have to know, if I did it astrologically, where Pluto was placed in your chart is where people are jealous of you. So, but then you would have to have the right rising sign first in order to know what house Pluto was in. You can find what sign, but you ain't gonna know what the right house is to know why they're jealous of you. And then how do you accept it or reject it, or what do you have to do about it? Okay, so if you'd like to get a session, that's fine. But sometimes people just be asking you stuff, and I've learned that too. Some people will try to ask me stuff to get my energy, and they ain't gonna do nothing I told them. They ain't gonna do nothing I told them. So what I learned this weekend is some people are trying to encourage me to tip off one of these soul fragments I got. Ooh, Fuji, snake, green dragon salute. There go my white-headed snake in there. Hey, Jamie, I thought about Senyata so much this weekend. So that's my people's right there. Jamie, she just came on. And I was telling them about when you have workshops, you are to attend them. Because when a master is there giving you something, you don't know like how many years later that they implanted something in you, that seed may start growing at the right time and be something that you need to depend on. So definitely want to give a shout out to my Shindao family that just came on there. Fuji Snob is her name. That's my boo. She's the white-headed snake in the clan. This is that hummingbird. What is this? Oh, this is a hummingbird candle. I don't even know, was I even supposed to get this one right here? But guess what? I'm gonna figure out. Oh, hummingbird is for the sweetness. For the I already know. I'm giving this to Het Heru. I bought this for Het Heru right here. So Senyata used to tell us. He used to always say relaxation is the key, but he always used to be like what? Awareness. Jamie, remember that time Scotty punched you in the face? I invited Jamie to come to class. I said, girl, you need to come to this Tai Chi class. And she came to the class. She ain't know no martial arts or nothing. And Senyata, when you would get to class, he would tell everybody to get against the wall. So you would put your back against the wall, and then he would call the senior students out into the middle of the room. Listen when I say the middle of the room, and he would ask you to do a form, right? She laughing. And my cousin Scotty is out there, and he goes out there, he's doing feeding crane or something, right? No, he's doing 5 animals. Some 5 animal form, right? And he coming down, and he getting close to people, ain't nobody flinching. They already been in class, right? Everybody just chilling. So Jamie see him coming down. I see him coming down. Everybody see him coming down, right? And Scotty went down and came up. See that right there? That's called a dragon claw. And Scotty came up and said, "Bow!" I mean, he just came up and was like, "Show!" Smacked the dead in the face. First day in class. Yo, the funniest thing I probably ever seen. A lot of things was funny, but it really wasn't funny right away. But she took it and was like, "What?" But that wasn't cool that he smacked her like that. He ain't smack on purpose, but it was the funniest thing. But guess what? He wasn't practicing awareness. And a lot of y'all get into situations where you are not practicing awareness, and you let these dark energy folks come around and eat off your light. My message this evening is please stop letting folks eat off of your light, because then that's where the soul has come from. Now, I said I mentioned the word clones. I learned so much about clones this weekend. Human clones. I'm an old retired conspiracy theorist. He woke me back up, but he cleared me all the way. I got cleared all the way up. And if anybody got questions or want to come on and ask me something, now go ahead and just let me know. I don't want to say she got jumped in, because that ain't how we do things. She got other ways to get jumped. Yeah, Chris and Light, y'all should have seen it, boy. Ooh, it wasn't even right. He should have been in the middle of the room, some kind of way. He done drifted over here close to the wall and was just like, whop! It wasn't. If y'all go look up Jamie Murphy, she fine too. She do makeup at the Mac counter, and guess what? Got bust in the face. Not on purpose though. Scotty is. She know good and well Scotty wouldn't hurt her to fly, but I don't know that right there. He could, and all of us senior students was like, if he'd hit me, he'd got hit right back too. What? I would have jawed him off of his sloppy ass. Thank you. Y'all click on Jamie's picture later, see how cute she is. But I was like, Scotty, this is not what I intended. This is not how we do. Can you be cloned easily? That was a good question. The question is, do you need to be cloned? And why would somebody clone you? Ooh. That whole thing about cloning for body parts, that's ludicrous. They can just make a body part out of a 3D printer. Why are they going money candle? Made it safe. So we lost one candle. What do we have? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 candles. 15 of them made it. Yes. Oh, Chris and Juan, I have all the movies downloaded. I got Celestine Prophecy, I got The Island, and I got The Shadow. I already had Black Panther. I got all them downloaded. It's definitely gonna be a movie night this evening. Like, I got The Island up first. I'm watching that. Mira says she already watched it, so I'm watching The Island first. It's like 9:30. I gotta be somewhere at 7:30, so I can't stay up too late. So yeah, The Island, The Shadow, and Celestine Prophecy. For those of you who have not read the Celestine Prophecy, I would encourage you to read it before you watch the movie. If you already read it, those are 3 movies that were discussed this weekend at the Omicron Project that is important for you to hold your energy. This how I'm gonna conclude it. Watching from Asia. Woo! I was just over on your Instagram page too, Fanasha. How you doing, sweets? Thank you. What book was that you had? Oh, this is my journal. Yes, with Krishna on the front. This my own personal note. This is the realest book. This is my growth. This is one of my many growth tablets. Yeah, not for sale or peeping. Yeah, clones. Is there a money herb? There is a money herb. Can you be cloned easily? You got to think about the person doing the cloning and the process that they got to go through. Like, what's their point in cloning you? The people who are clones, what are they normally? Rich and famous. That's the clue right there. I'm going to just leave it at that. Most of the people who are cloned are rich and famous. You don't see a lot of poor people getting cloned. Oh, good. Look at that. Y'all seen The Island already. I'm sorry, I got to get on that. Question about soul fragments being the same person. Twins then fall into that category. What category? The twin got his soul and the other twin got their soul. They go 617 over here and 617 over there. And if one twin is living the righteous life, go look at Tai Chi Masters or one of them movies where it had the kung fu people. Chris Enlighten, help me out. What was the kung fu movie where they had the twins or the two brothers and one went this way and one went that way? It's mad stories about 2 brothers, one going dark and one going light. They're not sharing soul facets. Divine Queen is in the building. Oh, thanks everybody who shared this video. Please press 2 if you shared it. If you ain't shared it, then beat it. Beat it, man. Somebody need to see this information. Do I take cash apps? Absolutely. Do I take PayPal? Absolutely. But guess what? You could just share the video and press 2. And let somebody else get it, man. Let somebody else decide what part of this they need. What up, Joy? Before you end getting fastest back, I think you can share that. Master put it out there one time. Absolutely. You know what you can do first off to get fastest back? Sunlight. Can everybody type sunlight? Sunlight. More sunlight. Thank you, James Powell. More sunlight help you get fastest back. Number two, avoiding dark souls, avoiding soulless people, avoiding the effery, the Fuckery. Avoiding the effery will help you get you some fat. My fault. That won't get none back, but it'll help you stop losing them. Because you might have to chip on one facet 1,000 times before it falls off and become a fragment. So if you done lost 200 fragments, it wasn't because of 200 deeds. It could be because of 2 million deeds. I know I done said over 2 million curse words. Ooh, praise white Jesus. I was the best. Still am if I go there. Another thing is meditation with sunlight. I'm going to say this one word for word. James, this one he said, I had never heard him say this though. Meditation without sunlight is useless. Meditation is useless without using sunlight. That's word for word. Meditation is useless without using sunlight. Bro, that's new to me. Yes. What if ain't no sun in your area? Then you can go get the solar attunements video from Tybro. Yeah, it's 300. And guess what? I got it. It's 30 minutes of sunlight. You only need 10. Right. So there's 4 different videos on the solar attunements video. That's all you got to type in. Solar attunement videos. And it'll take you to Tybro. It's right there. Meditation, sunlight, doing good deeds, humility, honesty, sincerity, those particular things. Also, learning a divine world prayer, learning a prayer with power. One of the first things that Father told me when this was like in 2011, he was like, memorize the Us Nisa. Because I had sold so many drugs and done so much stuff and had so much negative karma and going through dark night of the souls continually. He was like, memorize the Us Nisa. It took me 3 years to memorize the Us Nisa. But Namo Bhagavate Trilokiya Pradavisistaya Buddhaya Bhagavate Tadayatha Om Visudaya Visudaya Sama Sama. Memorize a prayer. Memorize the Anabakoa. Anabakoa, Gijalakiminka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat. Stop faking. When somebody talking about they woke, say, you got a prayer memorized you can share with me? Can you pray for me and help me get some light back in my body? Recovering and gaining more light. The accelerated text. When you got a master that's coming from light, that's sharing things with you, then you should invest in them. Workshops will get you some light back. Tai Chi will get you some light back. But it's got to be dedication. Let me put that word in there. Some of y'all who losing facets, who want some back, you ain't dedicated. Because I can say that because at sometimes I'm not dedicated enough. And some people will call me over the top. So if I'm over the top and think that I ain't dedicated enough in some places, then I know some of you who looking at this, who asking the question, you need to get your dedication straight first. Can you get your dedication right? Also, to me, one of the shortcuts and the cheapest ways to get some of your light back, is listening to Napoleon Hill talk about your mind being disciplined. If you can discipline your mind, also cut the TV off, take the TV out your damn bedroom. Take the TV out your bedroom and try to get 8 hours of sleep a night. Getting the sun to communicate with you. Woo! I'm so happy that we did that. I'm so happy that I got the sun to communicate back to me. Talking to the sun, building a relationship with the sun, and then having the sun communicate back with me helps me gain my light back. Oh, the YouTube channel. Yep. You didn't say how you can get soul fragments back. Hey, I don't know. You didn't go to the workshop? Why y'all ain't over there on? Go to Tybro, get on the mailing list. Ain't like it's no secret who I rock with. If I rock with you, I rock with you. So when people be like, guess what? Some of that information is for those who came. He already said, yo, people who don't come to the workshop don't get this information. I'm just sharing this like off the top, like what I think is really, really general. But I just shared that. Or they have something to contribute to the celebs, or they have something to contribute to the world. Twin Dragons, that's it. That's it. Yes, the 6th day. What up? Oh, big shouts out to my man Ryan, Kanoon Ra Ka Ma'a out there in Vegas. That's my brother from another mother and father. Always takes care of me and my family when we come to Vegas. So much respects to him. Much respects to Mark Saints over at saintsaddictions.com, and big shouts out to the Peace Dealer for looking out for your boy while I'm being in these streets, visiting these other towns. I'm not like Hitachi 69 where I don't go check in with the OGs and the homies when I show up. I fall right up over there and check in. I need to pay some homage what I need to do with the homies in order to, you know what I'm saying, show respect. So one love to my Vegas super tight inner crew. Super tight. Okay? It ain't a bunch of them. All right. Altered Carbon. I need to watch that. Yeah. Sunlight. More sunlight. Sunlight. Oh, man. Let me catch up. Avoid dark souls, soulless people. Saying the divine prayer helps you get your fastest back. There go my man, the G. Avoiding soulless people. Hammock. Is it Hammock or Hancock? Meditation is useless without using sunlight. Facts. You ain't got to go meditate outside, But that's why your meditation room should be on an east-facing wall. If you put your altar on an east-facing wall, then guess what? When you meditate, you facing the sunlight. You also can go outside, even if you can't see the sun, but you can see like the light coming from the sun. That's sunlight. You could go out there and stand and meditate for, get you 10 breaths. Wrap up tight, put some gloves on, stand out there and get you 10 breaths, and go back inside. I live in the UK, always gray. No excuses, not always gray. It's not always gray because I can go to Carly's Facebook page and find 4 videos where there's some sunlight. When you see the sun outside, run outside and get some sun. Stop making excuses about why you can't do something. You want to get some soul fragments back? Stop making excuses about why your surroundings don't support you getting your soul back. Standing barefoot on the earth. Standing barefoot on the earth won't get soul fragments back. It do feel good though, but standing barefoot on the earth does not get soul fragments back. Sun gazing, brand spanking new. Get the book The Human Body of Light by Mitchell Earl Gibson. Funky. I'm gonna repeat that. Get the book. Let's see, can I pin that? Get the book. Get the book. Learn the divine prayer. Usnisa, get on it. Clones share soul fragments, meaning a lesser form of the original. Purpose to have multiple consciousness refinement to originals. Being went to his workshop. He ready to just give it all up. Does the clone create its own consciousness and then want its own authority to recreate? One thing I realized too, Ben, is I told you at the workshop, focus on you, not the clone. This for everybody and for my man Ben. You see how Ben says, does the clone create its own conscience and then want its own authority to recreate? See, he too much in the head. His mind is undisciplined at this point. It's not sharp enough. He's sharp, but it's not sharp enough. He's not directing it where it needs to be. He cutting with the flat side of the knife instead of the sharp side of the knife. You don't need to focus on the clone and what it's doing. What you heard this weekend was all you need to know to get you back to focusing on you getting more light. Do you have 6 or more of your lights on your tree of life? Also, you better study this Kabbalah. I'm finna get ham on the Kabbalah for the rest of my life. At least these next 90 days, I got to get on it. Oh, I got to what? My Kabbalah studies I am embarrassed, but I know who to go to see it. I've always, my whole adult life, said I'm like a flower. I need sunlight to grow. I won't move into a house where there's a lot of windows and facing east. Smart. Usnisa Vajay Durrani. It's on YouTube. Okay, let me pin that one. It's on YouTube. Stop acting like you can't find it. Physically, also saying the animal core 7 times each day gets the fastest you lost that day back. I didn't know that, James. So that's why Father sometimes says, say the Usnisa 21 times a day. James Powell, I love you. Your birthday, Scorpio, shining self. I know the Scorpion technique, a little bit of it. You know, YouTube, the Enlightened Journey. I have videos breaking the prayers down. Oh, y'all get that? I got all type of help out here. If you only got to look for it. BJ Jones, what it do? Okay, Napoleon Hill, absolutely. Thanks, Chris Enlightened. We're gonna check them out. Yep, being in relationships, and we'll listen to the sun and the moon. The moon doesn't have its own light. You can't gain no light with a bunch of. I use moon magic, but I'm rocking with the sun. You understand? The moon ain't gonna give me no more light. The moon can influence the outcomes of my magic, though. That's why you should go to moonmagic28.com and take the moon magic course. Demi is in the building. We missed you in Vegas. Are those films you mentioned on Netflix? I don't know. Some of them you can go to. I think somebody told me that one was on Amazon or something like that. I don't know. You have to go find them. Anna Clark, yeah, is in the building. Even if the sun is invisible, it's still there. Go, Divine Queen. Face the direction of the sun. If it's cloudy and you know where the sun is at, face that direction. Yeah. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Soul Fragments. If you just came on this video, Keisha Smith is in the building. Please press 2 if you shared it. Cathedral Wallace, what it do? Thank you, Cafunia. Corey McDonald still in the building. I see you, Bree. Oh, I didn't mean to. Hold on. Y'all can't be. I told you I got the movie set right up. Unpin that. And then turn my screen back around. Here we go. Right, because I'm finna press play as soon as we get off here. I'm going to clean this glass up off the floor. Thank you, Lord. Training is key. Again, discipline from coach. Steel sharpens steel. Gratitude. Right, because that's just how I am. I'm passionate about the things that I rock with. That's it. It ain't nothing to do whether you got offended and all that right there. I just looked at Amazon. $2.99 movies are there. There it is. I mean, I got the technique to download, like them boys in the street be talking about. I got DVDs, so I know where they get theirs from. Team Pisces in the Bronx. Guess I have to catch the replay. Yep, I would. I do it all the time, and the sun always come out through the clouds when I arrive. That's a building a relationship. You out there talking to the sun behind the clouds, and all of a sudden the clouds part. That's a relationship. Anybody can do it. Because if you breathing, you got at least one of the 10 seats on the tree of life lit. And if you got one, you can regain your soul. If you got at least one light lit, you can regain your soul. Ooh. Miss Tina Sanders, what it do? Any tips for help with the intense chemical trailing that are doing out here to block out the sun here in Vegas? I told you to come to the workshop, but you had to work. Lana didn't let you off. I'm going to tell you when the next one is, Lord, and I'm going to need you to ask for that time off. It's in March, okay? It's not even listed yet, but I already got the date. So I want you to sign up and get out here in March. But the chemtrails, he did talk about chemtrails. I'm going to say this, chemtrails aren't all bad. Chemtrails are not all bad. How do you, some things you might not need, some things that you might have thought you needed to fight, you don't need to fight. You just need to acknowledge. Big bro, what if you just acknowledge the chemtrails and still say, I'm going to develop a relationship with the sun? Because the chemtrails ain't stronger than the sun. But us complaining about the chemtrails blocks that out. Now, Divine Queen or Chris Enlightened or Ben, maybe they could explain it differently. But I'm not really going to complain about chemtrails and cloning and the chemicals in the air and the chemicals in the water ever again, because I'm going to leave that comment alone. The California fires were started on purpose. I don't know that because I didn't see somebody start them. Okay? But there's a purpose behind the chemtrails, the water, and the air. But if you can get your light high enough, none of that will affect you. And I don't think he would mind me sharing that. Remember what I said the purpose was? What's your purpose back on the planet? To gather soul fragments. Not to worry about the water. Not to worry about the air. Not to worry about chemtrails. Get your soul fragments back. That's why should I be counting them? Because I need to be looking at the things. I'm going to say this about my man. I'm going to say this. The chemtrails are similar to a formula to force you to evolve. What he said. That's a fact. I'm going to tell y'all why some of y'all should be like my man Canoon. Listen. And I only know him. I mean, I know him when we rap, you know what I'm saying, on the phone or when I see him and some of the stuff. But this brother's love that he does and living in the harmony with the laws of Ma'at, some of y'all could take a lesson from this man. I'm older than him, but I call him my big brother, not just because he taller than me, you know what I'm saying, and bigger than me and muscle mass, but like the example that he set for me in his humility. Anytime, because he could really come off with his resources and be a certain way, but his humility is something that I admire and look up to. And so you need to find people who are practicing the way you want to practice and get around them more, because then there won't be no space for you to be around some sideways ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? Or low energy folks or soulless people. I never been around him and he took me around no bad people. I never heard him. I don't even really know if I even heard him using no profanity like that, or just like spewing out vile things. You know what I'm saying? Always very humble, always diligent. But I know that he's seen tons of chaos in his life, but he has raised his vibration to where he working on his own soul construction. So I definitely bow. Now, I bow to a lot of my big homies now, but I bow to that one, James Power, Chris Enlighten, Rashid. Ben is working hard. It's a lot of y'all I see out here working hard. My brothers who I got quiet and loud admiration for y'all. You know what I'm saying? The sisters too, who out here showing, you know what I'm saying, well, I can see your work. Gabrielle, you know, when she ain't slipping and falling, you know, I got mad respect for her, for the things. But disciplining your mind is going to be one of those key points in getting your soul fragments back, yo. Stop losing them off the gate. Quit working so hard at chipping them off. Stop focusing on the wrong things. Where clones come from. Puka 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 paka. What about this? What about the Illuminati? The films. Listen. First off, the book Celestine Prophecy. Then the film, The Celestine Prophecy. The other book is The Island. The other book is The Shadow. The Island. The Shadow has what's the white boy's name? He's an alcoholic. Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin is in The Shadow. I don't know who's in The Island. I think The Island might have came out in 2015, and I think The Shadow came out in 2005. I ain't really sure. Or The Island could have came out in 91. I don't know. It's an older movie. And then Celestine Prophecy. All right. I'm good here. If anybody wants to come on and got a question, comment, or feedback, or if you just want to type it, what was the 1, 2, or 3 biggest things you picked up tonight from this share on Soul Fragments? Oh, making my announcement. If you are in my Keep It Simple Astrology course, I'm doing my best to try to get a meeting this week. It probably have to be Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, I know for a fact it ain't gonna be tomorrow. No, but if you're in my Keep It Simple Astrology course, got to make announcements. I'm doing free webinars the rest of the year for my people that's in my Keep It Simple Astrology course. I'm going to download all my astrology stuff to y'all. Y'all are going to be like sick and tired of me. So start checking your emails. If you took my Moon Magic course, those are going to be the people that I'm going to be working with more one-on-one. It's going to be the people who took a course with me. If you took a course with me, then you my student. If you just out here looking around, then why should I? I need to be focused on those who dedicated. All right, and I don't care if it ain't but 75 people. That's fine. I don't need to go viral. I'm happy with me. You see, I got the GOD. I'm happy with me. That's my phrase. So moonmagic28.com. Check it. CoachKClass.com. That's on how to write your goals. Check it. Coach K Live is the Prosperity 365 GPS course. Check it. Okay? My next course is going to be how to hustle, or how to hustle on the internet, or how to hustle, new age hustle, redo your hustle, something like that. But I'm going to be talking about how you got to function to get money out here on this internet. Okay? Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did I do Or how did you feel the share affected you? 10, that means keep doing this, Khayr. If you give me a 1, that means don't ever do this again. So I always ask for people to share with me how they feel, what my share was tonight on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. The sun, the films we mentioned, meditation. Now, without the sun is garbage. James, I'm telling you, when he said that, I was like, yo. I'm thinking about getting a whole nother TV or a whole nother laptop or a whole nother screen just to put it in my meditation room so I can just set it up. But I could also play it on my iPad because I moved the videos to my Google Drive. Oh yeah, stealing light. Yes. 7 miracle prayers a day to replace facets that were dark in that day. Woo! That was a jewel. I have to give you a 10 on that one. On your birthday, you coming through like the Wu, and you know I love hip hop, and I know you love the Wu-Tang. This is confirmation for me for so many reasons. Meditating with the sun, also learning a divine prayer. Yep. Everybody say happy birthday to James. Everybody say happy birthday, James Power. We got enough people on here to put some hearts up for James Power. Chris Enlightened. Everybody gave me, okay, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on here. Come on here, big brother. Oh, you at work? Let me see if he at work. He might be at work. He can't come on. He might be sneaking on Mr. Charlie time. Hopefully he ain't. Come on here, man, so everybody you can get these birthdays.
Hey, my brother.
You got too much feedback. I can't hear you.
I said no better way to spend my
Wait. You come back. You got 2 things on, so it's feedback, and I ain't never heard that. Or you just got too much energy for your birthday. So I'm gonna bring you back, but if you got the computer playing, you got to turn that one all the way off. He said, that's master. I just listen. Good. I'm gonna try to bring James back on one more. Yeah, your phone was tripping. Well, we all shouted them out. You see the happy birthdays down there. You have quite winning with James. Might be my birthday to that Scorpio. Even Demia said happy birthday. When the Aries give you a happy birthday, you balling. Adrian, you late? Woo. Zam number 21. Okay, she must know something I don't know. James. She calling out nicknames and stuff. I will get it with the sunlight. When I'm not in the pyramid, I'll be adding that spot in the front yard in front of my friend Saraswati. Hey, that's my G. That's why the Creator put us so far apart. Because in me and his younger days, I know we'd have tore something up. That's why the Creator let you, as you get older, then you'll gravitate to people who we ain't wilding out as much. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have pulled me into some wilding out stuff, and I'd have been like, come on, let's go. And I'd have pulled him in, on the East Coast, I'd have been like, come on, do some wilding out stuff, and he'd have been like, let's go. He'd have just came on. But now we on some higher missions, and we're going to look out for fam. We're going to pray and get our meditate on. We're going to do our thing with the same zeal and the same passion. Put some passion behind your work too, folks. A lot of y'all ain't got passion because your light is low. Right. Take inventory on facets you recover. Don't worry about facets you lost. Act as if you need to recover some more. You need to recover some more. A couple things I named tonight, you know you done lost some. Act as if. I'm an enlightened being, and guess what? I need to get me some back myself, and I'm going to get some of my soul fragments back. Matter of fact, I'm not keeping counts or trying to take inventory. I'm just trying to work to get soul fragments back. Because nobody put that other one on there. The amount of light you die with determines where you go next. To me, that was probably one of the biggest jewels that I shared for myself this evening. The amount of light that I die with determines where I go next. Whether I go sideways parallel or I go up or down, I ain't not me. That's why Lil Duval is my song. Smile, trick. I ain't going back and forth no more. I got something to teach. I got something to share. I got something I got to grow into, and I'm finna go do that. He said, "No more lay them low. It's time to raise them up." Yeah, we trying to pull you out the muck and mire, not put you in the muck and mire. We used to want to put you in the muck and mire. Now it is some folks out here that probably deserve a muck and mire nap. Let's just call it that. But for the most part, I don't want to be facilitated with that function. It's enough hitters out here who still would do that. Kanun, the other reason I want you to come to the workshop is because of the number of former hitters that are now doing the work. It was some hitters in the room, son. Ooh, it was some hitters in there. Chris Enlighten is a hitter. My man Vaughn is a hitter. He a small hitter. I ain't gonna name all the hitters that was in there, but it was some hitters in the room that made me just feel so safe. I was just on some like, woo! He got that door. Then we started standing up in the back on the doors. It feels so good to come to these workshops and feel safe because there's some other hitters in the room who we about raising them up. We done already done the, you know what I'm saying, laying them down. That was good. So for those of you who want to attend the workshop that I'm talking about, and it don't matter not just Master Mitchell Gibson's, but if you feel a workshop is calling you to help evolve you, then get there. If it's just a webinar, and it's all my webinars trying to instill light into you, some light webinars. I think I'm gonna do a couple of those. Let me think about it. That was a nice little download. Yeah. Okay, I found you in peace. I'm gonna leave you in prayer. Gotta go watch my movie, and I want a late night bowl of cereal. Yeah, I'm about to treat myself, not cheat myself. I'm gonna start off with a bowl of cereal, and I gotta clean this glass up down here. This is like really small pieces. Okay. Namo Bhagavate, Trilokya, Pradavishistaya, Buddhaya, Bhagavate, Tadayata, Om. Visudeya, Visudeya, Sama 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 Tababasa, Spirana Gata Gahana, Subhava, Sudi Abasankatu Mam, Sagatu Verivikana, Amir to Abasakai Mam, Mantra Kodai, Aharu, Ayusam Durani, Sodahaya, Gagana Vasudi Usnisa Vajaya Vasudi Sahasa Ramsa, Sam Kodite, Sarvatati Gati, Avalokani, Paramita Paraparani. Mati dasi bomi pradastite, sarvatata gate herdaya anastita anastite, mahamudra, vajrakaya samatana vasudi, savara rano apaya de gate para vasudi, pratini vitaya ayasudi samaya anastite, mani mahamani tatota butakota parasudi, visputa buddhisudi, jaya vajaya, smara sarva buddha, anastite sudi, Vajra garbe vajram bhavati mama siriyam, sarva satvanam kakaya paravasudi, sarvatati gata sinkame samavasayantu, sarvatati gata samavasa anastite, Budaya, vibodaya, Budaya, samanta parasudi, sarvatati gata herdaya, anastite, mahamudra, swaha. Promise I just thought about eating some cereal. Just had my James, no corn. Frosted Flakes is a corn-based cereal. No corn-based cereal. Okay? That go for the birthday boy and all of y'all. No, I know it tastes good. Okay for the birthday, but can today be your last bowl of Frosted Flakes? Please. What's your Cash App? I'll send you some replacement money for some other alternative cereal that is not corn-based. Okay? You're welcome. Yes, Lakeisha, you're welcome. James Power and everybody else. No more corn-based cereal. Okay? Okay. Thank you. All right. Just hit me with the Cash App. I don't even know I got enough money to buy you a couple boxes of replacement cereal that are sweet. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, brother. You don't need that Frosted Flakes. It was in the variety pack. No corn with an exclamation point. Corn uses the worst. Corn is the worst thing you could put inside your body beside doo doo. No high fructose corn cereal. No nothing. No, because corn takes 111,000 enzymes to digest, and on an average meal, you only intake 50,000 enzymes. So you are left enzyme deficient. And enzymes is the basis of life. Whether you a vegetarian, proteins ain't the basis of life. Enzymes are. Enzymes are more important than protein. Ain't got nothing to do with GMO. After this weekend, I love GMO. Ooh, I love a genetic modified organism. I am a GMO. All GMOs ain't bad. Like I said, all clones ain't bad. All chemtrails ain't bad. All drugs in the water ain't bad. All drugs in the air ain't bad. Stop condemning everything, especially when you ain't got the full research. Stop parroting what other people say. Some GMO saves lives. Some GMO is not as life-saving. But, yeah, leave that corn alone. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, mirror hooked your brother all the way up. Getting ready to take this down here soon. You know, let them hang. They're going to be all nice and crinkly curly. Bran flakes at Trader Joe's. Okay. Cornmeal in the grits is okay. If it's ground like into grits, okay. The best cereal is the one that you love that ain't got no corn in it. That's the best cereal. Rice Krispies is always at the top though because it's made of rice. Get cereals that are rice-based. So rice-based cereals are better. We're going to turn the whole conversation from soul fragments into corn. Yes. Yeah, grits is okay. Oh, we dripping out here. Absolutely. Grits are corn, but they're ground. They're super ground. But you ain't got to eat grits if you don't want them either. If you want to shut it all the way down, then don't do grits either. Yes. I can't keep it up forever, Adrian. Thank you. Adrian, if you'd have been at the workshop, you'd have seen me. Fresh. You know what I'm saying? But these edges, I'll do something about these edges. Saved on the grits. I had some grits this morning. Right. Okay. Wait, do I got... I'm so happy about my candles over here, though. Thank you, Jasmine. So I can put cornmeal on my fish. There's something else you could fry your fish in besides cornmeal. There's other things that you could fry them in regular flour. You ain't got to put them in cornmeal. Right. Be careful. I ain't gonna make this into a grits thing, okay? I told y'all to stay off the corn. I wrapped up on candies. What candies? I don't know what that means, but I appreciate it. All right, fam. I appreciate y'all. Oh, wait. I want to show y'all my other... Look what else I got from Vegas. Yeah. Got me these fishnets. Oh, yeah, they plain, and they were $11. Kyrie ain't hard to please. If you see something like this, I wear a size 10. If you think I can wear it to the beach and it's going to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and flexible like that, go ahead and cop that and put it in the mail for me, your boy. $11 at Ross Dress for Less. Yeah, I was right there. I was right there at Ross shopping. Got me a pair of tennis shoes too. Oh, candles, not candies. Yes, I did get plenty. Yes. Charlotte, Adrian, in March. Yes. Yeah, text me. I'm going to tell you about it. All right, family. Thank all y'all for sharing who came through. And we're going to holler at y'all later on. Peace. Oh, I'm tagging some folks. Absolutely, I tagged y'all. What up, Drea? Peace.